Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again, and here we are with channel update number something I really don't know. Finally, I have the time and everything else and effort to actually put this in and say I'm going to be releasing these once a week and or once every other week. I had to figure out which one I enjoy more. And the purpose of this is more for the people who don't really have the time to invest in the channel too much, or who want to know what, if they're only here for specific content. I don't want you guys to have to go looking through things. So I have devised this that I've been doing every so often, and it's pretty much made for you guys. So let me go ahead and explain a little bit more of what it is. So let's go ahead and clip this down. Boom. So this is pretty much what's on the agenda for this week, meaning Monday through Sunday, you can expect to see these videos. So first off, I am sorry, but there's no ArcheAge content yet. I haven't gotten back into the game. It's still on hold. I do have to say it all the time though, for the sole reason of majority of my majority of my follower base is from ArcheAge. So that's number one. Number two is this game that I've been playing called Clicker Heroes. It's not like a main game or anything, but it's gonna be, a little fun YouTube Let's Play. So what Clicker Heroes is like this one of these little silly games, kind of like Cookie Clicker if you guys have ever heard of it. And you kind of like have these characters that you go through, and just like a little click-based game. It's nothing too crazy, but it's kind of fun to watch. It's kind of fun to play. Basically, I go to sleep, wake up, do a little video on it, and then continue on with my normal day. And I actually have a bunch of these videos already ready. You can see here. Clicker Hero 1 through 6 is already on scheduled uploads, so that's already set in stone. The next thing is Grim Dawn. For players who don't know, Grim Dawn is an action role-playing game similar to Path of Exile. It's kind of like the same genre of Diablo 2, if you guys are familiar more with that. And Grim Dawn's a game. It's about $20 on Steam, and it's not really a game I could spend thousands of hours on like Path of Exile. But it is a game that's very fun, and it's really nice to see how the game is developing, since I don't know if the game is released or if it's in beta yet. I'm not too sure. But I'm really excited to play the new class, Arcanist, since they've never really had a caster in the game. You can basically dual class in the game, and there's 4 classes. I'm probably going to butcher it because I don't remember off the top of my head, but let's see if I can remember. Soldier, which is kind of like the tanky slash up in your face class. Nightblade, which is more of like the assassin, can go melee or ranged and typically dual wields. Then there is a semi-caster, which is called an occultist. I believe it's an occultist, which is more of like a summoner though, and damage over time and curses. And then there is a demolitionist, which I think can go melee or ranged with explosives. I believe those are the 4, and Arcanist is the actual caster class, and I love casters in games, so that's really what I'm excited to see. Next up is we have the Summoner Guide for those people who have been asking. Video 2 of 3 was released about 20 hours ago. I'm going to be working on video 3 of 3 as well. This one's going to talk about the links a little bit more in depth than the other videos as to exactly how you go about setting up your summoner and whatnot. So it's kind of just like, an explanation of it. And, that'll be done probably in a day or 2 from here. There's another one is I was running some Zana maps earlier, so I'm probably this one might not happen, but I'm probably gonna take a video highlight and put that on YouTube. The only problem is there's no audio on it, so I'm gonna have to do an overlay as well. But essentially we were pressed for time, and this happened today, because this is gonna go out today, so yeah, this happened a couple hours ago. My friend and I were running through a 74 map with like lightning damage everywhere and shocking ground, and like he almost ripped, and I didn't almost rip, but I dropped to like 3k health out of like my 9.6k, but I don't have any mitigation, so it is kind of like almost ripping. But it was just really funny how there was 2 times where you had to touch a lodestone, and one of them I tagged at the 2-second mark, and that shot us back up to like 25, and another one I tagged at 1 second, then shot us back up, so it was pretty crazy. Another thing I want to get into is house vlogging. I don't know how to go about doing this, actually being mobile with walking around, because maybe I'll have to do it with my phone, or possibly getting an HD webcam, which costs money. So we'll see how we're going to go about doing that. But I really do want to take my vlogging to another level, because I have to start a new vlog series, and it's a lot of fun talking with you guys and getting the feedback, and I really do enjoy it. And the last one is I got a lot of positive feedback from the Minecraft videos. I understand a lot of people don't like watching this, like things other than PoE or ArcheAge. But one thing you have to remember, and I'll always say this, is I don't do this as a job. I do this as a hobby. It's fun for me. I'm not forced to create ArcheAge content or PoE content Would I make more money if I create content of ArcheAge and PoE? Yeah, I would. But do I want to force myself to do that content? No, no, I don't. You know, I'm okay right now where I am. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. You know, I'm okay. I can afford to live how I am, and I enjoy the way I am right now. So, am I making money doing what I love? Absolutely. Am I stressed at all for it? Not at all. Like, you can even tell because I actually have a connection with you guys. I can talk to you guys. I answer your comments because I don't want to lose that. You know, I don't want to turn this into like a business where I just ignore everybody and just only listen to the viewers and just all I do is just create content on this. Like, I don't ever want that to happen. You know, I do take your guys' feedback, but you guys have to understand what I mean. And this is stuff that's just fun for me. You know, sometimes you just don't want to do something and you want to just jump in Minecraft and stream it, and or YouTube it. And one other thing I like to say, because this is how I got attached to games, is when I want to know about a game, sometimes I'll follow a YouTuber or I'll follow a streamer and I'll see them streaming a game that's not what they normally stream, and then I'm more inclined to watch them. That's how I am, because I love learning and I want to learn about these games. And I've even had people tell me like, wow, I thought Minecraft was a shit game, but after watching you play it, it actually looks kind of fun seeing how much you can do. And that's something that I also experience when I watch other people, and I'm like, oh, so that game actually, you know, granted 1,000 people said something negative about it, but when I actually watched it, it actually looked pretty interesting, and that's what the purpose of this is for. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, I hope to keep these channel updates every once a week, once every other week. I'm not really sure, but just to keep it, you know, a little summary for you guys. And with that being said, because I know I say that a lot, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, you can always catch me out on my stream at twitch.tv/Pohx, located down here. And to know when I go live, you can follow me on twitter.com/POHXX, located down here. I also have a Facebook, but I don't really advertise it and whatnot because I always forget about it. And this is a video of me in my prime time for anyone who's wondering. And with that being said, for the 4th time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.